So I remember when I was younger, I met a woman or a girl who was significantly older than me, right? So this woman was beautiful, man. I mean, she had this flawless skin. She had these lips that were thick and soft looking. Her eyes were bright and vibrant. She had these long, pretty legs, man. They were thick, and she had the kind of behind that accommodated her legs. I mean, it wasn't really big, but it accommodated her legs. Her stomach was not so flat, but it was sexy, man. It was sexy. And the way she walked was seductive and self-assured, right? The way she laughed, it was like I could sit there all day and listen to her laugh. That's how beautiful and musical her laughter was, right? And when she looked at me, the way she looked at me, man, I felt like royalty. The way she looked at me made me feel like I was like the most important person in the world. And when she touched me, she could simply touch my hand and my whole body felt like it was on fire. She excited me, man. And when we made love, it felt like the whole world had disappeared and nobody else existed except me and her. And she was the only person that mattered. And I would do whatever I had to do or whatever I can think of to make her know that she was the only thing that mattered to me, right? So one day I asked her, hey, are you my girlfriend? And she looked at me like I had 6 heads. She looked at me like she was horrified, man. And that was the only answer I needed, man. I turned around and put my head down and walked away, right? There are 2 morals of this story. First one is that never ask a question you're not prepared to hear the answer to. Never ask a question you're not prepared to hear the answer to, because if you're asking a question and expecting a certain answer, the answer that you get may not be the answer that you're looking for, and therefore you may be disappointed. Second moral of the story is that perception is key. Perception is key. My perception of that situation was absolutely and totally different from what her perception was, right? So whether it be the world, or may it be a business venture, or whether it may be a job, or whether it may be a situation or just a thing, my perception may not be realistic. So if you're involved in anything, you want to make sure that your perception is aligned with whatever the reality is, or whatever the other person's perception is. You want to make sure they are aligned, because if they're not, then you'll be disappointed. Perception, like mindset, is key. Stay grounded, stay focused.